Welcome to our special edition of Events.com's Ask an Event Pro. My name is Bob Babbitt. We're brought to you by RunningUSA. Our next guest, Adam Slate. Adam, how are you?
Fine, thanks, Bob.
Thanks so much for taking time.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about the genesis of your roller coaster events. I love that concept.
Yeah, well, I'm a runner. I've been a runner since 1979. We wanted to put together something that was a fitness event, but that was more family-oriented. So I can go to a race by myself and leave my family at home.
Sure.
But if the race is at an amusement park, I'll bring my family. Some people can do the 5K run-walk.
Right.
Some of us can do the competitive 10K race. And then we all get a ticket to the theme park and spend the whole day at a park.
What I loved when I heard, if I'm running the 5K, my family could try to do a 5K on the roller coaster.
That's right, yeah. So we have another event called the Roller Coaster Ride, where we'll track your rides during the day while you're in the park, so it's part of your regular day.
So they have a chip on as well, or something like that?
We have a wristband that we track, and if you ride 5K, you win a medal, just like your race. So you have a ride medal and a run medal.
I love that.
You'll have a ride shirt, a tech shirt for runners, and a cotton shirt for riders. So a lot of people do both events, and it makes for a very fun day.
So when did you went from being a runner, and when did you decide, hey, I think I'd like to put on events?
We created the roller coaster race about 2 years ago. So 2014 was our first year.
Very new.
Very new, yes.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And
so we've had 2 good years so far.
What surprised you about going from being a runner to being a race organizer?
Well, I directed local races before.
Okay.
So really the 2 big awakenings for me, first of all, were the challenges of putting on a race over a long distance, outside of your home city.
Yes.
But also, in general, running events are very experiential. They're becoming more experiential.
Yes, they are.
But when you are partnering with a theme park, it's very much you're creating a theme around your race. So we're not a theme run in the sense of like a color run or a blacklight run, but the amusement park theme is something that is central to the event, and we have to spend time building that up as a big part of the race.
Love that.
Yeah.
So how many events are you doing now?
We did 6 last year. And
all in amusement parks?
All in amusement parks. We run as much of it as we can in the park, and then we'll do some in the parking lot, sometimes nearby communities.
Yes.
We'll probably do 7 events this coming year, and we are moving to bigger cities as we mature.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's been the reception from the amusement parks?
They really enjoy it. So we, this winter in particular, we're getting calls from parks rather than having to call them and pitch it.
Nice.
So yes, it's really they've hosted races before, so they understand the running side of things. But to have an event that actually hooks in with the entertainment concept that they're already delivering, they really like that.
Well, I bet they like the idea that the whole family's coming.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what down the line? What do you see for now? Is the series called Roller Coaster Run?
It is called
series?
Roller Coaster Race. Yes.
Roller Coaster Race. And how many do you see down the line? Sky's the limit at this point.
I can tell you the amusement parks in the U.S. that fit our demographic, there are about 50 of them.
Perfect.
So we have that many in the U.S. We're actually talking to a few parks outside the U.S. And our next big move will be to add a race either in Canada or the UK. Yeah.
Do you see, are most of your races daytime races at this point?
Yes, they run in the morning before the park opens, and if we're lucky,
perfect for the park.
It's perfect for the park, and if we're lucky, the park opens an hour early, so it's an extra perk for the runners because they get in and get on the rides before they get crowded.
And when did you realize that you sort of had a home run here? Well, I'm sure when your first race, you're out there and everybody's smiling and going, "I'm going to get like kids again," right?
Yes, yeah. I really felt like I was originally brought on as a race director, and at the very first race at Six Flags St. Louis, where not only the level of fun didn't drop once the race ended, and even I had gotten up at 4 in the morning, 6 o'clock at night, I'm still running on a high with people wearing their 2 medals and just having, everywhere in the park. And that was kind of the awakening for me.
So they do the race and they can sort of stay in the park.
Yep.
They stay for the
Everybody
day.
gets a free ticket, can stay for the whole day.
So that's sort of a home run because, think
really
about
fun.
it, when you pay just to get into the park, it's, you're paying a fee for that. So now you're getting a run, and it's almost like this bonus that, oh my God, you mean I can stay in the park all day long?
So the big secret that we can't publicize too much, but you can sign up for a roller coaster race to get a free ticket and free parking, not run the race, and still do better than buying a ticket. So,
Whoa.
yeah. So, yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
Hey, well, congratulations on everything you guys are doing. I love the format. I think it's, obviously, if there's 50 locations around the country, pretty soon you're going to have a pretty darn big series.
Yeah.
And what type of numbers are you doing in terms of participants?
Well, the roller coaster ride event, because it's kind of original, is something people want to get their head around first. So the first year, people aren't always sure, do I have to run and ride? Do I run and then hop on the roller coasters and run again? So it's our first year races are a little bit smaller,
Sure.
and then the second year we've been bringing back 3 times the number of runners as the first year.
So when the word gets out that, hey,
Yep.
you don't have to, you can do whatever you want. It sounds like it's sort of a salad bar. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, so the unique elements that kind of take time to get to know are the same unique elements that get people coming back in droves.
Right.
So our biggest first-year event was 1,500 in Pittsburgh this past year. And we're moving to bigger cities. So our first-year races were in smaller areas, and we're moving to bigger cities. So our first-year races are growing, and our second and third-year races are growing. Yeah.
And were you a roller coaster guy before this?
I am. I'm also a little bit squeamish about heights, and I get motion sick. So
me too. Yes.
I am a tame roller coaster fan, but the ones that I like, I really love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I can do a Space Mountain. I can do some of those type of things. A Matterhorn.
Yeah.
But anything that's turning in circles, anything that's taking me straight up, I'm out.
I think it's age.
Yeah.
I think it's
I think I was like that when I was 10.
the average.
I never liked that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Hey, congrats on everything you guys are doing. Appreciate your time.
I appreciate you having me.
All right.
Thanks.
Hold on, everyone. We will be right back.
Hi, this is Cassie, visual designer at Events.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to learn more tips.